Piala Malaysia 2026. Aksi pelawanan berlangsung pada 23 Mei sebelah malam. Tetapi pada sebelah pagi, tengah hari dan petang, kami akan bawakan kepada anda secara langsung pesta penyokong kerana pastinya ramai penyokong kedua pasukan Johor Darul Takzim dan juga Kuching City FC yang akan berada di sekitar Stadium Nasional Bukit Jalil. Dan kami akan bawakan pada jam 10 pagi, 1 tengah hari, 3 petang dan juga jam 5 petang untuk meraihkan kehadiran penyokong-penyokong di sekitar Stadium Nasional Bukit Jalil. Dan pada sebelah malamnya, ini dia yang dinanti-nantikan, perlawanan terakhir Liga Malaysia 2025-2026, di mana kami akan bawakan perlawanan akhir Piala Malaysia 2026 yang akan bermula pada jam 9 malam sepak mulanya. Tetapi kami akan bermula awal sejam dengan perancangannya untuk anda semua menyaksikan penampilan Johor Darul Takzim dan juga Kuching City. Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera, apa khabar semua? Salam Jumaat daripada saya Akbar Sari. Dan sehari sebelum berlangsungnya perlawanan akhir Piala Malaysia 2026, kedua-dua pasukan iaitu pasukan Kuching City dan juga pasukan Johor Darul Takzim memberikan statement ataupun kenyataan kepada pihak media menerusi satu sesi sidang media, akan berkongsi dengan wartawan perancangan mereka bagi menghadapi sangan pentas Piala Keagungan Piala Malaysia 2026. Kita akan bermula terlebih dahulu dengan pasukan yang kali pertama tampil di pentas final Piala Malaysia, iaitu pasukan Kuching City. Kita ke Stadium Nasional Bukit Jalil untuk menyaksikan secara langsung sidang media Kuching City.
Baik, Assalamualaikum, selamat pagi and a very good morning. Sidang media untuk perlawanan akhir Piala Malaysia 2025-2026, kita akan mulakan dengan pasukan Kuching City FC dulu. Dihadiri oleh Coach Aidil Sharin Saha and our Captain James. And we can start our press conference now. Any question from the media?
Good morning, Coach Avinasia from the Star. You've had weeks of preparation before the final. I know a lot of coaches would say that for any final games, you don't need to motivate the boys. They're already motivated. But in your case, what did you tell the boys to ensure that they are primed, focused, and ready for what's to come? Because JDT are the defending champions and they've won it 3 straight times now. So, how has it been for you so far?
Well, I think yeah, is it okay now? Yeah, I think we can hear that. Yeah, right. First of all, thanks for having me here back. Yeah, since 2019, I think for me as a coach, like you say, every coach may be the same, but for me it's different. I still need to motivate the players. Yeah, we are not a big club. We are new in this arena, so definitely motivation is always the key factor. And we knew how big this final is, and the players looking forward, and they're very excited. Yeah, and end of the day, the chance is not always to play in the final. So definitely they are very excited to look for this final, and definitely I believe they will give their best for this final game.
Next question, please.
Yeah, I think when I came, I make a promise to the president to bring Kuching City to somewhere, and that is actually in 3 years. Yeah, but it happened in 2 years. So, credit, you have to give to all the players for working hard to achieve it where we are now. So definitely, if you look at it, where we spoke before, I think it's a little bit too fast, but that's football. It happens, and we have to be grateful and don't stop from there. Yeah, I think I don't want to speak about Kedah. I think it's done and over. You know, of course, the chief is there, but I think this is a new phase of journey, and you know, the boys been massively professional in terms of on the field and outside. That's where the unity is always there as a family. So, you know, to be here, I think definitely it's not easy, yeah, because we are a small club. We don't have big names, we don't have big stars in the team, but it's all about hard work, yeah. So day in and day out, they work very hard. There's some moments, of course, we knew we are not in the best moment, but I think the boys bounce back very well. So this is the character that they have, and hopefully we can end, you know, with a good one.
Coach, boleh bagi update sikit mengenai player ada injury ke ataupun macam mana, and then ada mungkin ramai yang tak clear macam mana status 3 player loan JDT kat Kuching, boleh main ke esok? Haziq, Ramadan dengan Daniel.
I think at the moment we are good. Yeah, there's no injuries. I think about the loan, I'm not the best person to speak. Yeah, so whoever gonna be in the pitch and in the lineup 20, I always trust everyone. So the most important is, you know, we focus on our tactical game plan. Like I say, I'm not the best person to speak about that. Yeah, I think, you know, you can speak to the managers or maybe GDT person.
Coach, you have experienced finals before as a coach with Home United, with Kedah, and now with Kuching. I would like to ask you this question. It may sound personal, but your brother was a former professional player, a legend in Singapore. So before this game, have you had any conversations with him to get some kind of pointers, impetus? Because ID Iskandar has won 3 AFF Suzuki Cup. So do you always go to him for advice, and what has he been saying, and how has he been following a journey, and how important is ID in your career?
Yeah, ID is always, you know, my big brother. When we played together, you know, and also in the national team before. Now it's a different phase of life because we are in the coaching position now, you know. But definitely, I think he's always a person who I always look up and ask a lot of advice. Yeah, because he's also doing well beside football in life. So definitely, he's always the person I look up and ask the advice to. In every aspect, not only in football, yeah, I think it's also in life. So we are very close, yeah. So I think it's just that he can't be in the final tomorrow, yeah. I think we have to respect whatever MFL does, you know, decision. I think it's all about their hard work also. I think there are always a reason why they choose to have outside referee. Yeah, so for us, I think we have no issue, no problem, because we still wants to enjoy the football and the atmosphere. And I think the boys are professional. Whoever the referee, we always respect, and we will play our normal game. That's the most important, because both teams are going to face the same referee, so I think the boys are professional, you know, to be there.
I would like to ask the question to James. James, you have played in Malaysia for a good number of years now, I believe about 3-4 years now. You started with Police, now with Kuching, but you've been with Kuching from the day they started rising as a team. So, yeah, final right now, your thoughts on it, and how important to have this experienced core of foreign players like you, Shitambi, and other players as well to bring this team to where they are right now, and yeah, share your thoughts.
Yeah, for me, you know, this is a very, very great achievement for personally, you know. Before coming to coaching, I was with PDRM. I think this is my 3rd year now. So we spoke, me and the coach, and he told me how the team wanted to grow, and I took interest, and I asked him about some particular players and which he said they are going to retain, and this motivated me to come to coaching. So seeing us in the final now is like I said, is a very big achievement because I saw the way Sarawak is. They are very loving people, and you will see the younger ones there. They really want to grow. They really want to learn. You will see the young ones coming to you, asking you for advice and so many other things. So when you show this kind of result to them, I think you don't need to speak a word to them. This is a very big motivation for each and every one of them.
James, how do you see a battle going with JDT's strikers, especially with Bergson now in free scoring form, and then they have got really nifty wingers as well, whether starters or substitutes, they're quite lanky, fast and so on. So how do you see the challenge going for you together with the likes of Yuki and also Roddy?
Yeah, I think in terms of this this situation, we don't really focus on the strikers. We focus more on ourselves, on how we perform. The likes of Yuki, Rodney, we spoke and we want to make a very strong core, have great understanding, play for years and to stop any kind of strikers. We don't have to speak about Bergson alone because now getting the ticket to the AFC, you have to face more quality, strikers like Bergson and them, So if you focus more on these guys, then I think you will lose because football it has a lot of competitors with different skills and abilities. So that is it.
Coach, apa garanti yang coach boleh berikan untuk Sosial malam besok perlainan compare dengan game-game sebelumnya?
I mean, result we can't control, yeah. But of course, the performance, I think I always trust the players, and I think the boys are, like I say, they are very excited. Yeah, but I hope they are not too excited and make many mistakes. Yeah, especially in the first part of the first 15-20 minutes is very important. You have to settle down because with the new atmosphere, with the pressure. But I believe the boys will give their best. And this is very important when they are hungry. Hopefully they can work double hard. Like I say, this is not always given, but it's all about hard work. And this final, you must take the chance. Yeah, you must take the chance, and you must prove your worth that you are in the final. And also, let's not forget, we want to show that why we deserve to be in the second in the league, why we deserve to be in the final, and of course, why we deserve to be in the ACL. Yeah, so I urge the boys, to give their best, and the most important is to enjoy the football.
Coach, KL once proved that JT can be defeated in the final. So do you believe the team can follow the step of KL?
I mean, the example is there. Yeah. Football is all about belief. It's all about hard work. Yeah, like I say, the result we cannot control, but we are not coming here just to participate. Yeah, we come here to give our best. Yeah, and we don't want to let down the Sarawak fans all the way fly to come here and watch a bad game. So. Like I say, it's all about hard work, and we have to push our maximum and give our best.
James, as a captain, what the most important thing in adapting to the experience in Malaysia?
Yeah, for us, the most important thing is to win. When you win, you create history. When you win, people remember you for this. Like the coach said, we don't want to come and play around, add numbers. We want to come and compete. We want to show the difference. We want to show there's people want people to believe that anybody can achieve anything in life. With coaching has proven this for Malaysians, and I think everybody in Malaysia should know that football is a round game. As long as it's 90 minutes, anybody can can be defeated.
Any other question? No?
Coach, dua kali you sebut KCT can't control the result. Mungkin coach boleh detailkan sedikit lah about what you said.
Yeah, I'm not the God. Yeah, the God only knows what's next for us. Even tomorrow, we don't know if we're still alive or not. Yeah, so this is the word that I'm meaning to say that the result we can't control. We don't know what's the result. Yeah, but the performance-wise, I think this is the most important, that we have to compete. And when we play with the best team in the league and in the Asia, it's a motivation for the players. Yeah, so I believe the players always, whenever they play GDT, they will give their best. You can see the past few games that we play against them. It's always very tight game and very good game. So hopefully this final, they will try to give their all and to be better than the last few games against JDT.
Alright, thank you so much. That's all. And next is kita bagi ruang untuk sesi bergambar. Photo session. First, we can start.
Aidil Syahrin Sahak, seorang ketua jurulatih yang sangat merendah diri, tapi kita dapat lihat bagaimana dia membina pasukan ini. Janjinya 3 tahun, tetapi dalam tempoh hanya 2 tahun saja, dia mampu untuk membawa pasukan Kuching City ke tahap ketika ini. Naib juara Liga Super, beraksi di peringkat Asia dan juga beraksi di final Piala Malaysia. Tahniah kepada Aidil Syahrin Sahak dan juga pasukan Kuching City FC. Okey, baik. Apa pula persediaan pasukan juara bertahan Johor Darul Takzim? Pasti anda semua nak mendengar preparation mereka bagi menghadapi final Piala Malaysia kali ini. Kita berehat seketika, jangan ke mana-mana. Nadi terkini Sidang Media Final Piala Malaysia 2026 akan kembali selepas ini. Terima kasih kepada anda yang terus bersama dengan kami untuk mengikuti nadi terkini sidang media menjelang saingan final Piala Malaysia 2026. Tadi kita dah bersama dengan Kuching City, persediaan mereka bagi menghadapi final kali pertama mereka, dan sekarang ini kita sekali lagi nak ke Stadium Nasional Bukit Jalil untuk bersama dengan Johor Darul Takzim, di mana Zisco Munoz dan juga Bergson da Silva sudah pun menanti untuk sidang media menjelang final Piala Malaysia 2026.
Okay, we can start our press conference with JDT, with Coach and Bergson. You can start the question. Any question from the media?
Hi, Coach. Morning.
Morning.
Good morning. JDT come into this final with incredible achievement, incredible statistic. 108 game unbeaten in the league, until I think fourth time win the Nation Cup. So, what is your comment on that when JDT as the favourite team to win this Nation Cup?
Good morning, everyone. First of all, you know how is JDT, what is the situation of JDT. Always try to, growing up, always try to improve about these records, and always try to give the best for the country. And the most important right now is we need to put the focus tomorrow, because tomorrow we have a very tough game. We will play against a strong team. They are the second position in the league. Right now it's the two best teams in Malaysia tomorrow playing the final. And we need to put the focus about that. I mean, we need to give for close the season, because it was an amazing season. We need to close in a good way, and we will try to give our best and to try to close the season in good way.
Coach, JDT a lot of experience in national level, including team Korea, Japan, Arab Saudi. So for this National Cup, what the challenge you think JDT will face versus Kuching?
The challenge is we are playing against one team. Is a team received only 14 goals in all the league. Is the team when we play against them always was 1-0, 0-1, 2-1, 2-0, and we need to put the focus and we need to come inside of the game with our maximum. Is the team they are very stronger in the condition level of the competition, physical level. I mean, is the team tomorrow demanding us a lot of things. I mean, it's important we understand the situation, understand the contest, and sure tomorrow we will enjoy about the level of the performance. I mean, because two teams in good level, they are in good moment in important match. I mean, we need to understand the contest, we need to arrive, we need to try to give our best, and it's important our players understand tomorrow the game demanding us our best level and our best version. I mean, this is what we are thinking for tomorrow and how we try to prepare tomorrow the game.
Question to Bergson. JDT have won many trophies in recent years. How do you keep motivated and hungry for another title?
Morning to all.
Hi. Yes. Good morning to all. I think the only reason that we have to keep our hungry on fire is like using and represent our people. And this jersey is very tough to use, because you know how many times we come to Bukit Jalil to play final like that, and then the expectation is high because we are last champion for long years, many times, and then I think that's why the motivation and the hungry need to be the same or more, because as much we do, as much the people expect about us. So let's keep this, as the coach say. Tomorrow is the day to us show our character again and keep this title and bring the trophy to JB.
You are blessed with a very strong squad depth, and in this particular Malaysia Cup, you have had a number of players who have had good number of assists, good number of goals. One of them is Teto Martin has 7, Bergson has 3 or 4. For you as a coach, it's a headache. It's a beautiful headache, but what would be the key message that you would have for yourself when selecting the place for tomorrow's final?
It's difficult tomorrow choose our first 11 because we have a lot of players and we have very good players. And sure, for the capacity, only for the rules, only we can put 11. And also we need to understand about the combinations, about the foreigners and the national players. I mean, after we need to try to choose which one is the best one for the first 11 and how is the, not only for the names, I'm not, only we need to think in what is the rotation maybe is better for the combination of the players with the different foreigners and Malaysian players, because maybe you want to change maybe a little bit some situations and you cannot, because and after the rules is the rules. It's more easy if everything is open and we have you can use all the squad about that. It's sure we don't have all these problems about the situations, no? But right now the most important what we try to choose is the players have in the last part they arrive better, and this is what we try to some moments have a good rotations in the first part of the league, in the medium on the league, for the people arrive a little bit more fresh, because our schedule in the season was very, very hard, and just now is our last game, and the people need to understand it's tomorrow demanding us, and we need to have a petrol for these situations.
Coach, are Aiman tomorrow fit to play?
What you are thinking? I'm very happy because Arif tomorrow is coming back to the list, and we will see if he can play some minutes. We need to understand long time Arif without play, and it's a pressure for us if Arif tomorrow is coming back. I mean, he's sure he needs more time for recovery. He needs more time for arrive to the level of Arif is, but tomorrow Arif is in the list.
Tomorrow there will be a foreign referee from Qatar for the final. How do you see the appointment can ensure to have a professional and clean final?
No, I think we met this referee in ACL, I think in some matches, and then it's good. It's always good for us when we have the possibility to improve our level as a game and then as a referee, wherever. And play here in Bukit Jalil is always like this. We have the atmosphere of the game, of the finals, and then important is how we approach this. How we take this like advantage for us. The advantage for us is be unit and then be one team. And as I say, we don't have like many words to say. We have just our job to do and try to bring our trophy for us.
Coach, as a team with unbeaten title in Major League and already known in Asian level, how do you see the final for tomorrow? Is it really final that you looking forward, or just another game?
No, always the finals is a finals. One of the things what the person explained you exactly is what is our jersey, what is our logo, what representing in GDT. And tomorrow we need to know, and also our fans, it's important everybody to know tomorrow we need to give our best, because tomorrow is one step more for arrive and again to write a little bit more history about the club. I mean, tomorrow is the game, tomorrow is one final, and we don't have chance. I mean, everybody, I hope, everybody in the team, not only players, the staff also need to give the 100% they have inside for try to come back Johor with the trophy.
So, Bergson, one question from me. You have been playing in Malaysia for a good 5 years now. Every season goal scoring and everything. And in the Malaysia Cup, you scored 36 goals out of 30 matches. I know you usually say that when I play, it's for the team. It's for the match. It's for the players. But individual statistics also can give a kick to players. Like, wow, I scored this amount of goals. For you, over these years, you're seeing this goal scoring record. How important it is for you as a player, because you're now in your 30s, late 30s, you're reaching late 30s and all that.
Yes.
How important it is to have these numbers to give you the confidence, and what do you want from the final tomorrow? What do you expect?
I think as you say, The statistic I think is good by my side, but my first thinking from my first season here is the same. If my teammates, they don't help me to do this and then achieve this kind of things, I never be here from today or like more than 5 years, you know. So I think all the team, we are like confident by this moment because we are doing as a team a very good season. I think tomorrow is the last game, but we can do one move from the beginning, from Benidorm until here. We grow and then we improve as a team like 100%. I'm sure of that. So I think we arrive like mentally in one moment of the season that we know like we need to push each other for the last effort and put all the statistics on the table. We arrive on the quarterfinal in Saudi. We are champion of the Liga again. We did very good job in Chopi, even though we have some mistakes, you know, but good for learn. And then, yes, it's reason to be proud and tomorrow look forward because we all want to this title beside of the statistics.
So listen, you have scored 3 on your last 4 Malaysia Cup final. Can the fan expect another special from you tomorrow?
No, yes, to be honest, yes, because, you know, I never know when is my next final. I never know when I will play again for GNT. We never know the next day after tomorrow. So what we have in our hands is like tomorrow, the opportunity to win one more title, opportunity to score one more goal, but we never know what happened. Even though this is not the thing more important for me, if you need to win tomorrow 1-0 or 10-0 and then no score and bring the title to home, this is my desire. Not only me, the coach of all the team, of the staff, the boss, that's what they push us to be, you know, push us to be better team. And as a family, GDT is like this. We have different weight to bring different, compared with Kuching, with other teams in Asia. We know what pressure we bring with us, because BGDT is not easy. And then we show every season, every week, every month what we can do and then what we need to do.
Listen, you have lost Asia Cup final in 2021. Is that the memory something that bothered you until now, and what the team need to be done to escape or to escape the same situation happen again tomorrow night?
Yes, because, you know, 2021, it was different times. And after that final, we suffered and we feel that final a lot. And I'm sure I won one of that players is still until today, from that day. And then after that day, we promised to each other we never will lose like we lose, without identity. Today, I know we have identity. Whatever happened whatever happened tomorrow, I know we will try to show our identity. And then after that, in 2021, we never lose anymore. And then we are in 2026 already. And then we hope we keep our profile to play, our identity. And then this is the way to us to keep walking forward and keep improving. I think that time was good for learn again, and then I think we did very well after that, and we will keep doing because we are living for this.
Okay, thank you so much. And last photo session, please.
Yes.
Okey, kepada anda sekali lagi saya ingatkan, terutamanya kepada penyokong pasukan Johor Darul Takzim dan juga Kuching City FC. Kalau anda sampai awal di Stadium Nasional Bukit Jalil, kami akan berada di sana. Akan membawakan secara langsung wajah-wajah anda semua yang sudah pasti teruja untuk menyaksikan perlawanan akhir ini. Jam 10 pagi, jam 1 tengah hari, 3 petang, 5 petang, kami akan bawakan secara langsung Pesta Penyokong khas buat anda semua esok 23 Mei 2026 hari Sabtu. Okey, baik, dan pada sebelah malamnya inilah yang dinanti-nantikan di seluruh negara untuk menyaksikan pertembungan dua pasukan terbaik dalam sangan Piala Malaysia. Juara bertahan Johor Darul Takzim akan berdepan dengan pasukan Kuching City FC yang tampil kali pertama di pentas final. Kami akan bawakan bermula dengan prarancangan pada jam 8 malam dan kemudiannya sepak bola pertandingan ini adalah pada jam 9 malam secara langsung kepada anda di Astro Arena Bola. Okey, sudahkah anda semua penyokong-penyokong bola sepak JLT dan juga Kuching City FC bersedia untuk bertembung malam esok di Stadium Nasional Bukit Jalil? Kami akan bawakan kemeriahan saingan ini bermula hari ini dengan liputan dan juga laporan menjelang perlawanan akhir. Bersambung esok pada 11 pagi hinggalah pada tamat perlawanan akhir yang akan menobatkan apakah akan ada juara baru ataupun JDT mempertahankan kejuaraan mereka. Sama-samalah kita nantikan. Sampai di sini, NADI terkini sidang media menjelang perlawanan akhir Piala Malaysia 2026. Saya Akbar Sari mengundur diri. Assalamualaikum. Jumpa lagi.